Jelly Babes, welcome back to my channel. So I've gone ahead and applied these base coats to my pop sticks as my nail is still not fixed enough for me to do it. So here are the colour codes and the names of this polish. So I've applied 2 coats and then I'm going to apply a matte top coat to all of them. Obviously I'm using Madam Glam, but you can use whichever one that you've got. Okay, so I'm going to apply this to the black and white nails. And pop it underneath my lamp and cure it. Okay, and that's the end, well, not the end look, but that's the look. Okay, so I'm going to take this image off of this Pueen Geo plate right here. So I'm doing a back to school nails, although I will not be going back to school. Obviously it is quite a lot of people will be going back to school, so I just thought I'd do a nice design that you could have on your nails, or it's a back to school theme if nothing else. So that one was like obviously like chalk on a chalkboard with a very complex looking equation. Okay, so I'm going to take this image right here with the various sort of stationery. Okay, so I'm just going to put the base stamping on first, if that makes sense. So I will come back to these ones and fill in. So for my other nail, I'm using this vintage plate right here, so for the handwriting. Okay, so I know it's a lot of different plates, but it does have quite a cool look. And then finally I'm taking this Bundle Monster plate and I'm going to take this image here first, just because I wanted the bottle to be a black outline. Okay, so then I'm going to get rid of all the excess stamping polish that I don't want. And then I'm going to place it on the nail like so. And I'm going to go back again and then just get this like paint, or that's what it's meant to be picturing anyway. Or maybe if it's even polish. But anyway, it's meant to be paint, so like art. Okay, so get rid of the excess stamping that I don't want. And pop it on the nail like so. And that is what's so fantastic about the clear jelly stamper. You can do things like that. So I went and did exactly the same again, but used a different colour. And then I just came in with my Sharpie pen just to fill in obviously the colour of the bottles as well. I find using Sharpies is a real quick and easy way to fill in. So I'm going to do this on the various images right here. So I'm just going to put like what's meant to be the rubber on the end of the pencil. And then picking different colours for each of the pencils. So it's super quick and easy to do. Obviously with Sharpies, you know, you want to make sure you use a really decent top coat because you can smudge it if when you try to apply it. And also leave it for, you know, a few minutes as well before you try to apply a top coat. Okay, so I am just taking off this bit of the writing because obviously I want it to look like it's on a page. So I'm using this as just purely and simply for a line to run the pencil across because I just find it easier than trying to use a nail brush personally. But then I can sort of just keep drawing this on, which is meant to be the lines for the paper. I thought it was quite a cool way to actually make it look like you'd written something on a piece of paper. So it looks quite difficult to do, but actually it's very, very easy. Sort of simple but effective. See that there? So for this one I'm keeping obviously the same, then I'm going back over again with my matte top coat for all of the nails, and this is the end look. So I know before when I used to do it you'd be able to see what it would look like on the nail. So with lots of editing I've managed to do the same. Ta-da! So that gives you a rough idea of how it would look on the nails. So I really hope that you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thank you so much for coming and checking it out, and until next time, bye Jelly Babes.